بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وجعل الظلمات والنور ثم الذين كفروا بربهم يعدلون هو الذي خلقكم من طين ثم قضى أجله وأجل مسمى له ثم أنتم تمترون هو الله في السماوات وفي الأرض يعلم سركم وجهركم ويعلم ما تكسبون آمنت بالله وصدق الله العظيم. सूरह अल-अनाम की पहली 3 आयत हैं. First 3 verses of सूरह अल-अनाम. हज़रत इमाम आज़म अबू हनीफ़ा इनके बारे में फरमाते हैं कि ये 3 आयत ऐसी हैं जिसमें खुदा की रब्बानियत छुपी हुई है और हक और बातिल में फ़र्क करने वाली यही 3 आयत. To differentiate between evil and good, whoever recites these verses by heart, he will become the chief of the police of the whole world. Even devil will bow down to him. So Imam Ibn Taymiyyah wrote 300 books in clarification of these 3 verses. So he lived for 183 years. Hazrat Imam Ibn Taymiyyah. In Syria, he was in Damascus. His tomb is in Damascus. And he was a saint, imam, leader, and mujaddid of Islam at the same time. So saint, imam, and mujaddid. Not very few people have been like this. And he was also a mujahid and mujtahid and a lots of other things. So most of the people count him Imam Azam, not Imam Azam Abu Hanifa, because he was actually him who revived Islam on its all the 5 pillars. At those times, the Ottomans were using the Mongolians to kill the Muslims, and the Persians were using these Westerns to stand against whole Ummah Muslimah in all North Africa, Middle East, Central Asia, and including Indian subcontinent. So in those times, he fought with only 18,000 soldiers. 18,000 soldiers. He fought with the army of the whole world. Imam Azam Abu Hanifa से भी बड़े इमाम इमाम इब्न तैमिया, जिन्होंने इस्लाम के 5 सतूनों को अपनी सर और आंखों पर बिठाया. और you see, God says in Surah Bani Israel that in verse 32 that if you save a life of a human, you are giving life to the whole humanity. If you kill a human, you are taking the life of the whole humanity. So he did exactly that job, to save the lives of those planned to be killed from those who were killing people. And he saved even their own lives, at least from entering into the hell, because they witnessed the good of God in this world, and they left this world after witnessing. So they were also the martyrs, those who were killed during the battles. So in those battles, nearly 1.5 billion people were killed in those battles, both from the sides of Mongolians, Persians, Ottomans, and the Westerns. So only 18,000 soldiers he fought with, and he never resorted to more than that. Only 18,000 soldiers, only by virtue of these verses. And he wrote 300 books, 313 actually, 313 books in clarification of these verses. So Hazrat Ali ibn Murtaza Karamullah Wajhu said, he intimated to all the Muslims that there will come a leader that will revive the concept of Islam from its baselines and he will be an Indian origin. So the Indians have always believed in Islam throughout the course of human generations. Like the Norwegians who don't believe in Islam because they have been convinced to believe in sin. There is no other reason. But the Indians have deliberately believed in Islam, as deliberately as the people of evil believe in devil. So the Indians deliberately believe in Islam. So they put the prophets even on bigger thrones than the kings of India. They put the saints even bigger. That's why Indian society is called the Society of Saints. So wherever there are Indians, they have produced the world's most renowned saints, imams, and, leaders, and mujahids, and mujtahids, and each and everything. And Akshay Kumar and Bobby Deol and each and everything. They are also the Indians, but they have been convinced by the gates of India. So they have been used by the gates of India against the Indians. That's why they look like the heroes. Even the villains don't look like them, the way they look like. So you see, so that is the concept of being heroism we are going to revive at least at the stage of Bollywood, so that people will be knowing the actual history of not only India, but also the Indians. Thank you so much. Don't put bad impression on heroism. If you want to be a hero, then look like the heroes as well.